It is time for us to start Mr. Dainsleif's quest, my guys. Let's see how this goes. I've heard some pretty good things about this too, so let's see how this turns out.
Ah, traveler.
Catherine. Giggle.
Hey, Catherine! Got any new commissions for us today?
I went to the shrine to draw a fortune slip earlier.
Oh.
The shrine maiden told me that it is the season for an unexpected reunion.
You don't say.
Catherine? Drawing fortune slips at the shrine? Is it just Paimon, or is that the most unusual thing ever?
It actually is, that's the thing. She's not wrong.
Wait, no, that's not the unusual part. We're in Liyue.
Yeah.
You went to Inazuma and back in a single day?
Yeah.
Even I have a private life, you know.
The other Catherine.
Okay, so when you say unexpected reunion,
Is Dain gonna slow
you
up?
mean running into us, right?
Is Dainsleif gonna show up like randomly?
Who can say? But the anticipation of knowing that an unexpected reunion is due is making me happy to see everyone I cross paths with today.
He's gonna walk around this corner any second, isn't he?
Fair enough. Even though we see each other pretty much every
Uh-oh.
day, whatever makes you.
Oh, that means thinking, oh, it might be brother. Oh, yeah, that might be an unexpected reunion, perhaps.
Wait, are you saying?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Paimon gets it?
Yeah.
Well, let's just hope the shrine maiden was right.
Are we gonna go over there?
Fingers crossed we find him.
I'm sorry. Did I say something I shouldn't have? You both seem a little down.
Oh, it's okay, Catherine.
Oh, it's nothing.
It's nothing.
Anyway, back to business. Do you have a new commission you want to give to us?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I do.
Oh.
This one is from a miner. It seems to be related to investigating the chasm.
Oh.
Really? Does this mean the chasm's not sealed off anymore?
I mean, we've been near Paimon.
I will leave the requester to
We've
fill you
been
in
there.
on all the relevant details. His name is Yue Hui.
Yue
and
Hui.
He should be at the chasm right now.
Yue Hui.
All
Yue
right
Hui.
then. Thanks, Catherine. We'll head there right away.
Good girl, Paimon.
Very well. Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Huh?
This time you are truly bound for the abyss. Good luck to you both.
Why did she say that all slow, like, all hesitantly? Hesitantly. So we are going to the chasm. When's he going to show up? When is he going to show up, I wonder? I wonder. Oh, hey, yeah, he's the Yue Hui guy, right? Hello, Yue Hui. Yue Hui. Yue Hui. Oh my god, that feels so weird to say. All the music here,
You
though.
must be Yue Hui, right?
Yue Hui.
We've been sent by the Adventurers Guild.
Yue Hui.
Ah, great. Good to meet you.
Oh, damn.
Yes, I was the one who posted that commission.
Just not expecting his voice to be like that.
Wait a second. You look kind of familiar. Are you a famous adventurer or something?
I mean, well, it's complicated. Never mind that. Let's focus on the task at hand. Oh, I mean.
Oh, all right then. I'll start by introducing myself. I'm Yue Hui, a miner, and I received a mining permit for the chasm just recently. I have a handful of other guys in my crew.
Seriously? They actually give permits out for the chasm?
Man, that makes sense, doesn't it?
Yes, the folks over at Yujing Terrace finally came to their senses and are now allowing a limited amount of ore mining near the surface.
Oh, there you go.
We were among the first to gain approval.
Cool.
But some things have happened recently that put all the miners on edge.
It's Dainsleif.
Really?
They saw us a sus man.
We haven't heard anything.
So, it's hard to say exactly how big of an issue it is. Could be something, could be nothing. The main thing is that it's just very strange. While one of the miners was on a break, he suddenly noticed a few HILICHURLS walking his way.
Oh.
They seemed like they were in a daze or something. They walked right by him without giving him a single glance. They just made a beeline for the depths of the chasm.
Oh.
After that, the miner started observing his surroundings more closely and noticed the same thing happening time and time again.
HILICHURLS going into the chasm depths?
Are the HILICHURLS just curious? Maybe they just want to take a peek inside.
I mean, it is open now, right? So I guess that kind of makes sense.
Not likely. The strange part is that in all the time this miner's been watching the HILICHURLS, he's never seen any of them come back out.
Oh.
It seems to be a one-way trip. Once the HILICHURLS go in, they never emerge again. And it seems to be happening more and more frequently as of late. What are these HILICHURLS up to? What happens to them after they go inside? Is there a disaster brewing? These are the kinds of thoughts going through the guys' heads now. Everyone's driving themselves crazy worrying about it.
Paimon's not surprised. feel spooked just hearing about it.
I don't dare imagine what's going on inside the chasm. Strange is definitely the right word.
Exactly. The deepest fear is the fear of the unknown, you know?
Hmm.
So we have to get to the bottom of it before everyone can put their minds at rest.
Do we really want to take this commission?
Scaredy cat Paimon.
Mr. Miner, sir.
Mr. Miner.
We need to consider it first.
We'll take it. Oh, Lumine's determined.
Hey!
Lumine very
you could
determined.
at least pretend to consider Paimon's opinion first.
When strange things happen like this happen, I'm inclined to think the Abyss Order is evolved. Yeah.
Oh, so that's where you're coming from. Well, okay then. Maybe we will find some clues about your twin. You'll really regret it if you don't go, huh?
Yeah, that's fair.
So,
That is fair.
what's your verdict? Will you take the commission? No pressure, but I gotta say, I'm not loving the prospect of my mining permit going to waste.
Yep, we'll take it. We're kinda curious ourselves now, too.
Great. You're doing me an enormous service here. Now, let me give you the rough location that the HILICHURLS keep heading to.
Okie dokie, sir. Cool, we're gonna get like a... Where'd they go to? Oh, wait, I got a side quest right there. Huh. I will start that later. Complete Sarah to hello. Hello? Wait a minute. Complete surreptitious 7-star seal set to enter the... enter the chasm. Oh, you mean like actually go in it? Oh, I was about to say, yeah, I've done that. I was worried I had to do like a side quest to continue on, so... Phew, good thing I have done that. I was worried I had to do a side quest. I was like, oh, really? I gotta do something else to continue this? But no, we good. We good. Is Mr. Dine gonna show up?
Is this where that miner guy wanted us to
Mr.
investigate?
Sasuke-kun? He is Sasuke's voice actor.
Just look at this place. Doesn't it remind you of something? Wait, what was it again?
The defiled statue. The upside down one?
Yes, that's it! It's
Yeah,
just like that. Just as strange, just as upside down, and just as spooky.
Wait, what are we looking at exactly?
In which case, maybe whatever's going on in the chasm really is connected to the Abyss Order. Oh, we gotta get to the bottom of this.
Oh, there he is! Let's go! There's the man himself. Hey, buddy. Dainsleif? I was not expecting that. I mean, I
The
was.
feeling is mutual.
A
I certainly hadn't expected to meet you here either.
AoE pyro damage.
Long time no see, Dane.
Dane?
Wait, but how did you suddenly end up here in the chasm?
He did what we do, best teleporter.
The chasm? So we're in the depths of the chasm, are we? Interesting. This is one place where I have never set foot before.
I have a lot of questions for you. Oh, yes, we do.
I understand how you must feel. Last time we met suddenly and parted hastily. Now our paths cross again.
His eyes are so cool.
Fate, it seems, owes you an explanation.
First, tell me what you're doing here. What was going on with that portal just now?
That much should be self-explanatory. I came upon the trail of another Abyss Herald recently and began pursuing it. Unfortunately, I got as far as cornering him before he resorted to the same trick that they all do.
Teleport away.
I was hot on his heels when I followed him through the portal, but as usual, it was to no avail. It took me to the wrong place.
So you had the same issue with the portal last time? So you didn't actually catch up with my brother last time?
Correct. Based on my recent experiences, I can only conclude that the Abyss's portals are not simply pathways from point A to point B, but gateways to an entire network.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Where they emerge on the other side is their choice. It can be anywhere within the network.
Sounds kinda similar to how teleport waypoints work.
There you go.
In short, though I was right behind your twin last time when I entered that portal, the next moment that I realized where I was all alone. Back in the ruins known as Storm Terror's lair.
Oh yeah, about that. Whatever happened to the Eye of the First Field Tiller?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
It's in a safe place.
Oh.
You can be sure that I will learn the truth of the Loom of Fate operation sooner than it could ever fall into the Abyss Order's hands.
Why don't you tell me who you really are? Yeah.
So that title stuck in your memory. I by no means went out of my way to conceal it from you. It once stood for the glory of Khaenri'ah, but now it is but a cruel joke. My curse to bear.
Oh.
Twilight Sword was my title as captain of the Royal Guards. when I witnessed the destruction of my entire homeland firsthand.
Oh.
I believe my reluctance to raise it in conversation is quite justified.
Oh.
Sounds like your brother was right.
What is this history between you and my brother? What happened between you?
We were travel partners.
Travel partners? Oh.
We both partook in a painful journey of searching for our fate. But regrettably, we did not make it to the journey's end together.
The journey's end.
Before you continue questioning me, I ought to warn you.
You may not like what you hear.
If my suspicions regarding the portal network are correct, then the fact that there is a portal leading here tells us that the Abyss Order has their eyes on this location.
Oh, that too.
You mean the Abyss Order is plotting something here? Actually, Paimon and the Traveler suspected that too.
I mean that it's highly likely that even as we speak, the Abyss Order is watching our every move.
Oh.
Don't say that! You're giving Paimon goosebumps.
I'll trust you for now.
A wise choice. There appears to be light from a fire coming from near that rocky wall.
Fascinating.
Let's take a look.
Okie dokie. Cool. We're hanging out with Dane now. I got an achievement for that. Cool. The cave. The grave of the guarded. Cool. So what room are we in exactly? Oh, is that? Oh, it's this room. Upside down step. I see. I forgot about this. That does make sense. Isn't there a thing up there that I needed to get? One of those, what are they called? These things, yeah. I've actually, ever since I finished the chasm, I've actually neglected it a bit. Well, to be fair, I haven't neglected it. I still want to finish exploring it. I've just been too busy, you know. But hey, more stuff to stream, I guess.
There are signs of HILICHURL activity here. Could these be the HILICHURLs the requester was talking about?
Requester? In fact, hold on. You still haven't told me what you're doing here. I doubt that most travelers would have any reason to venture down this way.
I mean, the chasm is pretty cool. It's a pretty good reason to adventure.
We took a commission from the Adventurers Guild to investigate the chasm. Apparently a whole load of HILICHURLs have been gathering here, and the requester wants to know why. And now it looks like we finally found our first clue.
Do you want the answer?
Huh?
Huh? You mean you know something about this?
Oh, that would help.
As it happens, I do.
Huh? Did I miss something? Does this have anything to do with the Upside Down City?
It's understandable that you did not perceive anything unusual. What makes this place so strange is that the environment here weakens the effect of the curse.
Weakens the effect of the curse.
Curse? Oh, Paimon remembers. Last time you guys were saying that Khaenri'ah's people were cursed to immortality or something.
Wait a minute.
For centuries, I have suffered daily from the curse that was laid upon me. But here, I suddenly feel a small amount of relief from this suffering.
That's fascinating. So, does it mean he could die here, technically?
And right here, right now, I can feel my body sending a strong message to me. It is telling me, stay.
So, this place weakens the curse? That's pretty incredible. But how?
Also, why were the Khaenri'ah people cursed for immortality? Like, that's another thing.
That I shall need to investigate. But to the best of my knowledge, the Abyss Order does not have the technology to achieve this.
Wait, what? The HILICHURLs that come here are also from...
Indeed. Do you know why HILICHURLs wear masks?
I don't know.
It's to hide their appearance, lest they catch sight of their reflection in a body of water.
Oh.
Compared to how they remember themselves, it is a terrible sight to behold. One that causes them great despair.
So the HILICHURLs are really from...
The curse of immortality denies death to those afflicted with it. And yet, it does not truly mean that they will never die.
HILICHURLs are immortal and they're from Khaenri'ah? Wait, really? Wait, so that's why they always respawn, though. that's the logical explanation for that. But still, damn.
So, you mean there's a way to undo it?
No. I mean that the body and soul will continue to be eroded until they are virtually non-existent, even if death is not the form that this erosion takes.
Wait, no, yeah, because the Abyss Order people, they're from Khaenri'ah, right? Because that was established in the last Dainsleif quest, right? But I didn't think HILICHURLS were too. Because HILICHURLS technically aren't Abyss. They're like... Well, are they? Are HILICHURLS Abyss? I know that, like, the Abyss mages, like, control them and, like, tell them what... They're, like, their bosses, basically. But I didn't think HILICHURLS were, like actual Abyss people. I just thought they were just HILICHURLS, you know? Huh.
When the HILICHURLS realize that the end is nigh for them, it seems their instinct is to seek out a calm and dark corner of the world in which to finally say goodbye to the centuries of suffering they have endured.
Damn.
And of all the places they could lay down to rest, one that can ease the effects of their curse would surely be their first choice.
Damn.
Wow. That's so...
Yeah, dude, damn. Never gonna look at HILICHURLS the same ever again.
Conversation's over.
Oh.
Brace yourselves.
Oh, we got fighting.
What is it?
Fighting.
We're under attack.
Oh, yep, fighting. Abyss mages? Or HILICHURLS? Oh, okay. Oh, it's these things. Oh, okay. About to say, please don't be HILICHURLS. I don't have it in me to fight HILICHURLS right now. I'm very grateful it's these guys instead. Also, can I keep your drops, by the way? Shook, 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 shook. And you're not gonna drop stuff, are you? Yeah, I really should go on my way to farm their drops.
And why did they attack us all of a sudden?
And now it is raining. Also, where do they come from? Are they Abyss? I don't think they're Abyss, eh? No.
Black Serpent Knights.
Yeah.
They once belonged to the Royal Guard of Khaenri'ah.
Oh.
Wait a second.
Let's
Royal
answer my
Guard?
question right away. Awesome.
So, they used to be your troops?
Yes,
Damn.
they were. But now, the curse engulfs them, and they fight with none of the honor they once had.
The curse of immortality.
Because they've become pawns of the Abyss now?
Let's continue on.
Oh, hey there, buddy.
Wait, Dane!
Who dat?
Seems we missed one. Wait, stand down. There's something different about this one.
He ain't attacking. Oh, he's gone.
It's disappeared.
What the heck?
Yeah.
What was going on with that one? Was it trying to say something?
Did it recognize Dane?
How is this possible? How could he have retained self-awareness for 500 years without it?
It?
But more importantly, why did he seem so familiar?
Maybe he recognized you. Am I reading his thoughts?
That would be a miraculous outcome indeed for a cataclysm that brought total doom and destruction. Or perhaps it was just a coincidence. We should press onward to the city.
Interesting. Very interesting. Also, can we talk about how great the music is here? Holy shit. Man, there's so much to do. I still haven't finished exploring the chasm yet. Damn. To be fair, it took me forever to finish exploring in Khaenri'ah, so yeah, it happens.
Looks like there's a strange energy surrounding the city. We can't go any further.
It's purple energy.
Guess there should be a mechanism
purple
or
realm.
something around here, right? Traveler, looks like it's time to get into ruin exploring mode.
Yeah, puzzle time, huh? I'll take a look around and see what I can find.
Don't waste your time.
Huh? Oh. Uh-oh.
Huh?
Thanks, buddy.
Khaenri'ah's technology, abyssal power. Two things I couldn't be more familiar with.
Oh.
They're just cheap tricks to me.
Oh.
Okay, so the Abyss Order really is trying to hide something here, right? Dan seems like he really understands what's going on here. No wonder the Abyss Order doesn't want him around.
Was this upside down city built by Khaenri'ah? Was it built by the Abyss Order?
Not necessarily. The closer we draw, the more I am inclined to conclude that these ruins belong to a more ancient civilization still. The Abyss Order simply got to them before anyone else.
Yeah.
Even older than Khaenri'ah? Whoa. Paimon can't even imagine back that far.
Well, Khaenri'ah was destroyed 500 years ago, right? But characters like Zhongli were around like 3,000 years before that, so... Damn, we need to bring Zhongli with us everywhere.
That said, the architecture here does somewhat resemble that of Khaenri'ah. At least, it would if it were the other way up. Let's head toward the light over there. Mind your footing on the way ahead. It's a long way down.
So why is it upside down then? It'd be similar to Khaenri'ah if it was the other way up. So he's saying it's similar, it's just upside down. That's like the main difference. So why is it upside down then? Oh, hey guys. There's some more dudes in here.
Black Serpent Knights.
We know their names now.
Is this where they're based? Or wait, are they guarding something?
Or maybe they're friendly and they recognize Dane.
We are likely drawing near to whatever the Abyss Order is trying to hide. Let's take them out first.
Oh, okay, never mind. Guess we're fighting. Shook, 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 shook. Goodness gracious. This team is amazing.
Vines! You should be able to climb up,
Vines? Vines? Oh, up there. I was thinking, huh? I don't see no vines. But here they are here. Whoop. There we go. Okay.
right? Oh no! More Black Serpent Knights!
Oh shit, there's heaps. Excuse me, can you repeat that? Oh, there's HILICHURLS there. Can you repeat that again, please, sir?
Huh? They're not coming after us. Are they just trying to scare us off? Huh. These knights seem like they're hiding something behind them.
Yeah, there's HILICHURLS there.
Hold on. I think they...
Huh? Oh shit. Uh-oh.
They're coming! Quick, get them!
Alrighty, I guess we got no choice then. Now you shall perish. Hey, let's go. That feel when you get the quote right on point, buddy. Absolutely destroyed you guys. GG.
That was the last of them.
GGG.
Let's see what it was they were trying to hide.
Some HILICHURLs. Have they come here to die? Damn, that's depressing.
Huh? What's this?
So, the Black Serpent Knights have nothing to do with the Abyss Order's secret. Huh. I should have guessed.
So, what exactly is going on with these HILICHURLs?
As I said, for these HILICHURLs, the end is nigh.
Oh.
They have grown old and fearful of the light, even become one with the darkness. And yet the curse continues to corrode them.
But why would the Black Serpent Knights want to stay here and guard them?
To give them peace, maybe? Oh shit.
More of them are closing in!
Let them die? I think he said. That sounded like it. Let's try to avoid fighting them. Oh, it's this guy.
It's him! The guy that came out of nowhere and disappeared again!
He's the animo user.
And now they're retreating! Did he just order them to do that?
Looks like it.
Halfdan?
Halfdan?
Whoa, whoa! What? You recognize him?
Could it be? If it's as I suspect, then this is a truly tragic state of affairs.
Dane?
You want to know why they were gathered here guarding the HILICHURLs, don't you? It's because as far as the Black Serpent Knights are concerned, they're simply doing their duty.
Oh.
The one who ordered them to retreat just now, I suddenly recognized him. I knew him as a young man, an elite in the royal guard of old. His name is Halfdan.
Damn, we're getting a lot of juicy lore on this, aren't we? We normally do, don't we? Yeah.
He's from 500 years ago, too?
Yeah, damn. All old people.
To this day, I still remember the final orders I, the Twilight Sword, gave to Halfdan on the day of disaster in Khaenri'ah. Before I made haste back to the palace. Inform all Black Serpent Knights to protect the people of Khaenri'ah at all costs.
There you go.
Because we, of course, were royal guards. But this would mean nothing in the events that followed. Royals, gentry, common folk. These identities made no difference.
They're all the people of Khaenri'ah, right?
Against the might of the gods, the only identity that mattered was being from Khaenri'ah. These Black Serpent Knights have lost their intellect. But perhaps, in whatever remains of their minds, they are still protecting the people of Khaenri'ah. If you see these ruins as Khaenri'ah in the throes of disaster, and these HILICHURLs as the people crying for help, then suddenly I can make sense of what I'm hearing. Their growls are less of a threat and more of a warning.
Then, what are they saying?
though it is barely discernible, I can just about make it out. They keep repeating a word from the old language of Khaenri'ah. Run.
Is that what they were saying before? So they're not talking to us, they're telling the HILICHURLS behind them to escape.
Even I have to admit, the fact their will is strong enough to survive 500 years of erosion. It is nothing short of a miracle, born from hopelessness.
Oh, so Paimon had them all wrong.
It doesn't matter. Even I took them for enemies for a moment. Let's keep heading toward the light at the top. I believe the Black Serpent Knights will no longer try to stop us.
Interesting. This is really, I really like this. This is really, really enlightening. Oh, there's a Sealy here. Wait, are you a quest Sealy or are you just a normal Sealy I've missed? No, maybe you're just a normal Sealy I've missed. Can I do the Sealy first, please? Wait, there's a... Oh, what the heck? It's upside down. What the hell? Wait, what? Can I activate that? Can I actually activate that? No, I can't. Yeah, I can't. Interesting. So I actually can't activate that. That's interesting. So if I go here, they're going to comment on that, aren't they? I really hope that icon goes away, because
We aren't seeing any more
it's
Black
annoying.
Serpent Knights. Guess that half-dan guy really did recognize Captain Dane, huh?
Yeah, I can't activate that, dude. I mean, it makes sense, but it's still, like my freaking instincts are like, go get that. Go get that. It actually hurts. You can activate it. Climb higher and then go around that pillar. Oh, really? Climb higher and go a bit around that pillar. Oh! Really? Really? And I can actually warp there. Where does it take me though? Oh, just right under it. Okay. Fascinating. Cool. That is strange. So you need that for the quest. That's weird because they don't make. It's not very clear whether you can actually activate it or not. Oh, more HILICHURLS. And investigate.
All these HILICHURLS want is to quietly fade away in peace. Paimon hopes they can get their final wish.
Because they're immortal, eh? It kind of explains why we can't actually, like, permanently kill them, you know.
Incoming.
Hello? I did not put you down there. That was strange. Good thing I wasn't mashing E. That would have really annoyed me. if I teleported down there, I would have been like, hello? Excuse me? That is not very nice, game. Why are you trying to impede my progress? I'm trying to glide place there. There we go. Thank you. More HILICHURLS over there.
Hey, look! There's no door sealing this room off. Looks like we can finally head to the room in the center.
Cool.
Come on, let's go.
Wait a minute. Oh, okay. I thought Dave. I swear Dainsleif was gonna be like, wait, there's something. Ooh, this looks cool. Ooh, dude, it's an upside down fountain. That's actually really cool. That's really cool.
Look, up there.
Yeah,
A water pool.
an upside down fountain.
Even the water pool is upside down. Oh, wow. This is a pretty amazing place.
But why though? But why is it upside down? That's the key question that no one's asking here.
Dane, do you have any idea at all how it works?
Why it's upside down?
The pool must be part of the entire city structure. A relic of this ancient civilization. And more importantly,
Sasuke.
it is the very thing that is weakening the curse.
Sasuke.
Here, my whole body feels more at peace than it has in a long time. The effect is stronger here than it was before. And I think it's because that water pool has something akin to a cleansing effect.
Cleansing? So that means the water in that pool can wash away the curse for good?
No, that would be impossible.
Oh.
How are you so sure?
I have lived with this curse for 500 years, and I have been fully conscious the entire time. Suffice to say, no one understands the curse like I do.
That's fair.
It is a way of branding us at the level of the fate of the world itself. When a god applies a curse, it takes effect at a higher level of reality than the person themselves. Even now, I can feel the curse slowly permeating my entire being, becoming part of me, slowly but surely replacing me.
Replacing him? But isn't it, he's talking about immortality, right?
Perhaps it may be possible to suppress the corrosive effect of the curse for a time, but cleansing it entirely, consider it tantamount to burning away an integral part of your body. It is not a process that one could ever hope to survive.
Is he talking about immortality? I feel like I'm a bit confused here.
Huh? Cleansing the curse costs you your body?
I mean, yeah.
Whoa. An irreversible curse.
Because if you're immortal,
Paimon
you've lived for
can't
500
even
years,
imagine.
you become mortal, you kind of die because you can't live for 500 years, can you? So, like, there's just a lot. Unless he's not talking about immortality, but he did talk about that before, didn't he? Bit confused. If someone can clear me up on that, that'd be great, because I'm not sure which curse he's talking about.
In any case,
See,
I can feel that the water's cleansing effect is not nearly potent enough. At most, it might suppress the curse, but a little.
So, what's that contraption there? It looks kind of out of place.
An Abyss Order device?
Frankly, I have never seen a device of this design before either. It is not unreasonable to suspect that it could belong to the Abyss Order. But what could they be planning to do here?
Oh! Cluck, cluck. Uh-oh. I think we got some fighting to do.
That gave Paimon a fright.
Oh, do we activate it?
So, all the doors are open now?
Oh, it's Halfdan.
Halfdan's back again?
Hey, buddy, we're not gonna fight, are we?
Halfdan, do you have something to say to me?
Nope. Just walks off.
He ran off.
Walk off,
He
Paimon.
didn't disappear like last
He
time.
clearly walked.
He's indicating that we should follow him.
Ah.
Are you coming?
He doesn't seem to hold any malice towards us yet.
True. So, we going then?
Fascinating. The Beautiful and the Damned. Getting a lot of achievements for
Halfdan
this.
jumped down over there.
He jumped
Let's
down?
follow him.
He did the HILICHURL camp. Oh no, there's more of them.
It's a humble HILICHURL camp.
A humble one.
Oh, these HILICHURLs look like they're in pretty bad shape, too. Some of them look like they've already taken their final breath.
Oh.
Is this what Halfdan wanted to show us?
Whether it is or not, everything here is worth investigating in detail. Inspect the area. Leave no stone unturned.
Indeed we will. Investigate.
Seems like these
Well, they're moving, though.
HILICHURLs have no life left in them at all. Before long, they'll become one with the darkness. The HILICHURLs we meet in the wild are always so rowdy. Paimon never would have imagined that this is how they spend their final days.
Damn.
We may not have a whole lot of happy memories dealing with HILICHURLs, but still, Paimon hopes they're at peace in their last moments.
But aren't they immortal though? Well, then again, this place like suppresses the immortality curse, right? So can they actually die here?
HILICHURLs usually store food in crates like these, right? But these seem pretty much empty. Is it because they're so near to the end that they don't need to eat anymore?
Probably.
Even if they don't need to eat anymore, Paimon bets they still miss food for the flavor.
Oh. Man, this is sad. I feel bad.
There's even a bonfire here, like what HILICHURLs built in the wild. Wait, but wasn't Dane saying that HILICHURLs get scared of the light when they reach the very end of their lives?
Or sunlight, I think he said, right?
Maybe. In the
Yeah.
very end, they still want to feel some light and warmth. Oh.
Oh.
Just thinking aloud here. Could also be another reason.
Huh? What's the other reason? Oh, there's flowers there. Oh, who put them there?
How did that flower get this far underground?
Someone put them there, yeah.
Did someone bring it in memory of the deceased
Yeah.
HILICHURLs?
Wait, deceased? They're moving though. I know this flower. Was Aether here?
Hey, now that you mention it, Paimon thinks it looks kind of familiar too.
Oh.
It is the national flower of Khaenri'ah, the Intivat. It
The
once
Intivat?
bloomed all over the nation.
The Internet. The internet.
It would only last 2 weeks before wilting.
Oh.
But if you were to pluck one and take it out of Khaenri'ah, the petals would stop growing and turn hard.
Oh, and that's what's happened here with them.
Only when it finally returned to its home soil would the petals grow soft once more and finally turn to dust.
So yeah, the flowers themselves are immortal, you could say, right?
So the Intivat is a symbol for a wanderer far from home, signifying the tenderness of the home.
Oh, that's the flower I've been wearing on my hair since I woke up. It's the oh shit, dude. Oh shit.
So for this flower to get here, it must have been brought from...
Yeah. Oh. Oh. Flashback?
Your Highness, so the proposal finally has your blessing?
In focusing single-mindedly on confronting the heavenly principles, we neglected our original mission, the revival of the homeland.
Oh.
I should not have been so indecisive.
The device is almost ready. We await your command.
What are the chances of succeeding?
Theoretically speaking, approximately.
Forget it. Even a 1% chance is enough. For too long have we dwelt in the abyss. Surely they would rather return to the natural cycle of life and death as soon as possible than continue to exist as they are, without a shred of dignity. They cannot be made to continue paying the price for those so-called sins.
The Order is most fortunate to be graced with your decision.
Oh.
Ether!
She spoke.
You saw something, didn't you? Can you tell me what it was?
A flashback.
Yeah, you zoned out for quite a while there.
Aw. You like the scene you just saw to Dainsleif?
Well, people do say that twins have a special connection. It sounds as if they are attempting to make use of certain equipment to cleanse the curse. It could well be the device we saw earlier. And you say he mentioned the revival of the homeland, correct?
He said it was his mission.
No surprise there. Stubborn as ever. It appears as if the Abyss Order plans to use this location to cleanse the HILICHURLS of their curse and restore them to the way they once were. Then, they will serve as the foundation for reviving the nation of Khaenri'ah. After all, there can be no nation without a people.
What do you think? Do they have a chance?
It is the height of foolishness. They have no chance of success, not even a 1% chance. I told you already that no one knows this curse better than I, having lived with it for 500 years. There is no redemption. There is no undoing the curse.
How do you know, though?
Trying to remove it by force will achieve nothing but to inflict further suffering.
Like trying to kill yourself?
So make sure you are clear in your mind. You have to tell yourself, they are no longer human. If you cling to false hope and allow yourself to become too emotionally invested, the only way is down. You will end up just like them, mired in hypocrisy. Save your strength for something worth saving.
Why should I believe you?
Oh? But of course, I am merely someone you hired for a task, while he is your brother.
Yeah.
It is only natural for you to side with him. But whatever decision you make cannot deter me from mine. My chosen path is to stop the Abyss. If we have reached an impasse, then perhaps this is where we should say,
I choose to believe you. But that doesn't mean I completely trust you. It just means I don't approve of my brother's methods, yeah.
I see.
A 1% chance of redemption versus a 99% chance of suffering and death. Nobody has the right to make that choice on another living being's behalf, yeah. You said it, girl. Especially not when these HILICHURLS have already chosen to end chosen the end that they desire.
It seems that the 3 questions I put to you on our first meeting were worthwhile. You have developed your own individual views on this.
I have a bit of critique here. I feel like if you've got options like those, which are kind of like, you're just reading them, there's their own lines, I feel like Lumine herself should say them. If you have 2 options that are different, sure, I'm fine with picking it and having no dialogue. But if you got lines like those, I feel like the character herself should say it. Lumine, like when she said ether, I feel like her herself should say that. Because that's what Lumine is saying. Not what I'm saying, this is what Lumine is saying. I really, that's some critique I put on this game. I wish that Lumine had more lines, because she technically, I know she's the self-insert, but she also is technically her own character, which I like. Byleth is like that in 3 Houses, and so is Robin and Awakening, you know. They're the self-insert, but also their own characters, which is good. And I wish Lumine would talk more.
Very well. Since you have volunteered your true thoughts on this matter, I shall not hide mine from you. Right now, I have a more immediate agenda than stopping the Abyss.
Oh?
That is to say, the Abyss's actions here directly dishonor the final wishes of Halfdan and my other compatriots. I cannot allow this to proceed.
I can understand that. Then let's stick together for this one.
The Abyss may appear at any moment. Be on your guard at all times as we proceed.
We're gonna fight some heralds? Twould make a sense. Leave the HILICHURL camp. You got it, boss man? Okay, but what's gonna happen next, though? Lizard! 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 Oh, I didn't get it!
We can see the Upside Down City from here, too.
Wait, watch out!
Huh? Oh, shit. What's that?
What's going on? Is that light coming from the room in the center? It's too bright!
The mutation is continuing.
Oh.
Has the Abyss made its move already?
Oh, there's breakable rocks there.
Dainsleif,
Oh.
I see your incessant meddling continues, and that you have once again joined forces with our Highness's kin.
Ooh.
Regrettably, I was not in time to control your exit from the network, and it sent you here of all places. This was a catastrophic error.
I am surprised that you dare to face me. You ran like a coward last time.
Our Highness's will must be done. All interferences must be removed, whatever the price to pay.
Oh.
This time, the curse that torments our people must be undone, once and for all.
Damn.
You are the only ones who torment them.
Really?
There is nothing else left of those HILICHURLS. Nothing besides the curse itself.
Say what you wish. I am going nowhere, Dainsleif.
I kind of get his motives. He's literally trying to remove their curse. Yet Dainsleif's just like, just leave them be.
Then you will give your life just to delay the inevitable. How absurd. But since you wish to persist, then so be it.
Wait, what? Then you will give your life just to delay the inevitable. But aren't they immortal? I'm confused.
You really think you can use that device beneath the pool to cleanse this curse?
No, wait, hold on.
Do not underestimate.
Let me break this first.
The device can amplify the cleansing effects of the water not tenfold, but 100-fold.
Oh.
I overestimated you. This plan is even cruder than I thought.
Damn.
Don't blink. Cut to the chase.
Grant me new life.
Oh crap.
Wings of darkness. Incoming. With sword comes shadow.
Get him. Should have brought Ayaka.
Don't blink. Hey.
Solidify!
On reveal by. Cut to the chase.
Do. Bonk. Oh crap. Goodbye. Got him.
You've been hunting this Abyss Herald for ages.
Yeah.
Now you finally got him.
We got him, but isn't he immortal though?
There's no time to celebrate. The Abyss Order's device is activating, but there's still time to destroy it.
Oh.
All right, let's go.
See, that's what I don't get. He said, like, we know the Abyss, ex-Khaenri'ah, people, right? Like, same as the HILICHURLS, right? So, they're all immortal, because they all got the curse. Doesn't that mean that the Abyss Heralds are immortal too? What happens to them if you can't kill them? I'm a bit confused. Oh, thanks for the achievements. I have a lot of achievements associated after this. We gotta go up there. Oh, that's what the warp point is for. Got you. Thank you, Red Pepper, or Red Snapper. Sorry, I read her name as Red Pepper. That makes sense. Ooh, touch. Oh, wait, what? Oh, it's a warp point. Ah, an electro guy. I should change my team. Whoa.
Look, the amplification device.
Oh. Oh, it's affecting him too. Yeah.
Am I too late? They're in agony. This is no way for them to meet their end. Find a way to stop that thing.
Oh. It's half Dan.
Don't do it!
Oh. Damn.
I thought he would have been turned to ashes in an instant. Halfdan's soul is extraordinarily resilient.
Meddling fool! Encumber us no more!
Wait a second, can you let me switch my team real quick?
Don't you have a greater encumbrance to worry about? Come on. This is your grand opportunity to get rid of me.
Uh-oh.
Take him out and deactivate the device.
Let me switch team first, please. I have 2 electro characters. Oh, great. This is gonna suck. Bonk. Literally, my Xingqiu and my Zhongli are the only ones who are gonna be able to actually damage him. Great. This shield is gonna take so long to break. Okay. Hydro, please. We're getting there. Order time is order. Bonk. Ooh, that did a lot of shield damage. Nice. No, my sword. Almost there. We got it. There we go. Nice.
What do we do now? The Abyss Lecter's gone, but the device won't stop. And Halfdan.
Let me take his place. The cleansing won't have any effect on me. Will it though?
No. As long as the device is active, the cursed are rendered powerless. Only you can take on the Abyss. If you value his sacrifice, then do not waste any more time here. See all these rays of light and portals? They must have installed several of these energy devices in various locations.
Oh.
Find them, quickly!
I got you.
So, we have to go through these Abyss portals? Hey, wait for Paimon!
So I gotta quickly go through all of them and break them, right? I got you. Boink. Where's this one? Are they gonna be all over Tevat? No? Oh, they're. Oh, okay. Never mind. It'd be really cool if that all over Teyvat. Hey guys, how you doing? Bonk. You're both weak to Electro. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Witness the power of Guha. Bonk. Get him catching. Yes, go girl. Good shit. Do I break this? Oh, I do break this. There we are.
Really suffering.
Any chests in here?
Wait.
Oh.
Dane, this must be unbearable for you too, right?
Uh-oh. Oh, did I cut off a line? Oh, I shouldn't have done that. No, I shouldn't have cut off a line. Heck. Hecketh. Oh well. No, I know not to do that. Boink. Destroy all the lines. More.
Gather. Order guide.
Oh, bonk.
No, my sword! With sword from shadow. Incoming.
Hey, Electro beats Electro, apparently. There we are. I wonder if John Lee can break this immediately. Oh, yeah, he can. It's like Geo. Nice. Are those all the lines? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm going to make sure I hear all of them first before I go through the portal. Okay, 2 more to go. Grab them really quickly. Okay, here we go. An Electro and a Cryo on there. This is gonna be a lot harder.
Oz revealed by... Cut to the chase.
Here we go. Order. Oh, never mind. Order.
I will have order.
Yeah, bonk. Got him. No, my sword. There we go. Zhongli, Mr. Zhongli, please. Bonk. Summon a pillar. Easy clap. Easy Geo clap. Okay, 1 more to go. And this is gonna be over there. It would have been really cool if each one was like in a different area, Teyvat, and each portal took you there. That would have been pretty cool. I would have liked that. It would have been nice. Ah. Ring cutter. Yeah. Phantasmagoria. Oh.
Nowhere to hide.
Really should have brought a Khaenri'ah character. Goodbye. There we are. Mr. Zhongli. There we go.
It's gone dark all around
Oh.
now. Shall we head back to the room in the center?
The portal, I can't go. Oh, I have to go up. I got you. I got you. I really want to check out that side quest icon there after this, though. I'm really curious what that is. Ah, here we go. Is he okay? Oh. You okay, dude? Hello? There we go.
So, that's it, right? The device is fully shut down now?
The burning sensation has indeed stopped.
So, we managed to stop the Abyss Order's plan?
But half down.
Let me check.
Dane must be really upset. Of all the ways to be reunited with one of his former comrades after so long, this is rough.
Let's go.
Oh.
Light.
Oh, shit.
Apologies, Captain Dainsleif, Twilight Sword. Back then, I failed you, and failed to protect our people.
No. For 500 years, you have faithfully done your duty. To this day, I am proud of you all.
Khaenri'ah didn't fall, did it? Since you're still here.
Correct. So, no need to revive the homeland.
That was Halfdan's soul.
So he was able to die, though. See, I'm confused. Isn't that what they want? They want to remove the immortality, right? And he actually successfully died on that device. He technically lost the curse. Isn't that right? I'm confused.
More than one kind of strange power exists here. Souls are no strange sight under the circumstances. Still, if you intend to venture deeper in and continue your investigation, you ought to be careful.
Oh.
You bet. We'll be super careful. Oh, but Dane, does this mean you're not coming with us?
Yeah, dude, when are you gonna be on the banner?
That device took a severe toll on me.
Oh.
It will take me some time to recover.
Oh, right. Well, actually, Paimon already knew that. You've clearly been pushing through the pain this whole time. You've earned a good rest, Dane. Oh, you should take a vacation.
and the Zuma.
Vacation? The very notion. This word has no business being in my vocabulary. There are more important things that demand my attention. The Loom of Fate operation is still underway.
Loom of Fate?
And I suspect that these amplification devices are connected to that plan.
We will talk more next time after you've recovered.
Thank you for understanding.
No worries, buddy.
I only hope that next time we meet, you know whose side you're on.
Sheesh. He sure knows how to hold a grudge. Saving that snide remark right until the end.
I think he can still hear you, Paimon.
Well, shame that we didn't get to see your brother again. But
Well,
at least we learned some useful info, huh?
We kinda did.
As long as you keep pressing on with your journey, you guys will definitely meet again. And everything will be back to normal. Right? Oh, Paimon almost forgot.
Don't jinx it.
The real reason we came here was to investigate what was going on with the HILICHURLS, wasn't it? We've probably seen enough to report back to the miner now. But, how are we going to explain it to him? This is all way too complicated for regular people to understand.
I'm still struggling, dude.
We'll figure it out. Just don't forget about the commission when we're done here.
I'm so confused about the curse thing. Oh, we're done. There we go. I thought we said to go talk to the guy. But no, we're done there. There you go. 60 primos, damn. Like, so like the curse, right? It's immortality. He did say that, right? So to remove the curse means you'll die. He did say that, right? He stated that as if it was a bad thing. Yeah, isn't that what he wants? You want to remove the curse, right? And when his friend died, he said Khaenri'ah lives on or something, like Khaenri'ah still exists. Is Khaenri'ah like the afterlife? Or something? Or is it in the afterlife at the moment? It's really confusing. Because they're implying the curse was really bad, but also they needed it. Because the collegiate, like when they were trying to remove it then, they were suffering and stuff, right? Also, aren't the Abyss Heralds technically immortal too? I have it, Jean-Lee. I'm busy. Sorry, buddy. Like the Abyss Order, they're technically from Khaenri'ah, right? And everyone from Khaenri'ah, including the HILICHURLS, are immortal, and Dainsleif and all that, and all those soldier guys, right? So they're all curse of immortality. I'm still really unsure about that. I really liked this. It was really good because we got a lot of juicy lore, but still a bit unclear on things like that. But I'm sure they'll clear it up in future things. Anyway, you know. But either way, that was really fun. I really liked that. That was a very good, juicy info dump right there. And I like that. That's some good shit.